EA Sports. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on Orlando. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Greg Monroe. Scott is out there with Scott. Then it's Magician. And it's Murray in at the shooting guard. And Hardaway gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Scott dishes to Scott. And it's blocked by Scott. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
On defense, the Magic. It's a 5-point game. There's the triple. That's good. Scott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Wasted no time on that one. Scott's got a couple of threes now in the first for Milwaukee. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Grant the pass to Scott. Hardaway kicks to Shaq. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Anderson kept alive. A second chance effort. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for the Cobra.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And the dunk by Grant.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, Greg, with his length, he doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
And so here's Orlando. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And so he hits both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ripped away by Shaq. Anderson with the ball. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Puts up the baby hook. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Scott can't get it to go. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Grant in the corner, out to the wing. Hardaway for 3. Good. Hardaway has got 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Shaq. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Scott against Scott. He dishes it to Hardaway. The drive by Scott. What a fantastic look by Penny.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
So it's Orlando now after the basket by Milwaukee. Dishes it to O'Neal. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Scott. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Outside Hardaway. Screened by Grant. Here's the teardrop. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just haven't been able to find an answer for Hardaway. He already has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And stolen by Scott. Puts it up. Scott, good. Scott's got his first 2 points. Orlando leading. There's the dish to Grant. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And it's blocked. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Grant dishes to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. Scott's got 9. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Hardaway kicks to Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost...
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Hardaway is out there with Bowie. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Grant, and it's Royal in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Milwaukee in the lead. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Murray. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Bucks leading by 4. Lets it go from 14. Here's Bowie. Back to Hardaway. He feeds it to O'Neal. Headed to Shaq. How many times have we seen that?
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Here's Murray. Here's Steele. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Monroe. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Rebound by Murray.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
The Magic trail by 4. Royal the pass to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Grant. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game. Grant's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Steele passes to Scott. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Hardaway kicks to O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Murray. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by O'Neal. And the pass to Hardaway. Here's Bowie. On the left block. Another miss by Orlando. Here's Steele. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Magic trail by 6. Passes it to Bowie. Good on the baseline, Jay.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Launches it, and it's good. That's now 22 points for the Cobra.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Royal. Here's Bowie. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway from outside, and the basket good. Hardaway has got 11 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Shoots from the elbow. Grant gets a wide open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 10.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Scott. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Bowie. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Deflects the pass. All alone. Scott pulls it in. Bucks leading by 8. Murray. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Scott's got his second bucket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. The Magic have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw good from Hardaway. Orlando making some changes. Anthony Bennett's checked in for Grant. Scott comes in for Roy. And it's Anderson in for Bowie. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Kept alive, Hardaway, and it's blocked by Scott. Now, here's Scott. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it.